Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing this article from Promobricks about the Ninjago 2024 sets, which is called LEGO Ninjago 2024 Novelties, Little Mechs, Dragon Gliders, and New Temple. So yesterday, Promobricks revealed the entire set list for the winter wave of Ninjago Dragons Rising, at least for 2024. I assume this falls in line with Dragons Rising Season 2. Could be wrong about that though. These still could be Season 1 sets, but considering they are extremely different from the Season 1 sets, and we still have yet to see some Ninjago sets from this wave for Dragons Rising pop up in the Dragons Rising show, I think these are for Season 2, otherwise known as the winter of 2024. So yesterday we talked about the set list. Here we are going to be discussing this article from Promobricks. Now keep in mind, Promobricks is a very reliable source when it comes to LEGO leaks and all of that good stuff. However, they are not an English-speaking source, and as such, this website has been Google translated. That's why some of it probably will not make sense. But as always, we just have to work with what we have. So let's get started and let's read through this article together. I have not read this article just yet. This is my raw reaction to it. So let's get started here. Having already looked at the first LEGO Star Wars 2024 set, today we want to continue with the Ninjago 2024 novelties. The topic is still very popular and received by far the most votes in our small poll on Instagram. That is true. They actually put up a little bit of a poll asking fans what they wanted to reveal next, and by far Ninjago was the most requested one. So here's a small preview of what we can expect for the first half of 2024. There will be 2 set waves in total, one in January and a second in March. So this is why I'm more inclined to believe that this is for Dragons Rising Season 2, if that's going to be coming out in early 2024. That would make a lot of sense. Maybe they're not sure if they want to release it in January or in March. Better to release 2 different waves. That way we can have, I guess, a wider range when it comes to actually releasing the show and catching that synergy. Like I said though, that is just speculation. Not sure when Dragons Rising Season 2 will be dropping. Ninjago also has a small polybag in January, set number 30674. Will cost $3.99 as usual and will consist of 55 parts. Yeah, not sure what that polybag is all about. All we know is that there is a polybag. It continues with 3 new gimmick sets, the Dragon Gliders, with set number 71801 to 71803. The Ninja Kai, Nia, and Aaron each get one of them. And I'm not sure how I feel about that lineup, to be honest with you. These are most definitely this wave's spinner sets, heavy quotations around the word spinner, and for this year for Dragons Rising, the lineup was Kai, Nia, and Lloyd. So I wonder why it's always Kai and Nia and then someone else entirely. Probably would have preferred to see maybe Jay, Cole, or Zane get some spinners, but I'm glad that Aaron is getting one. It's cool to see some of the newer faces actually get involved with some of these gimmick sets. Each kite glider consists of 24 to 27 parts, costs $9.99 each. So with these gliders, I've already discussed this in yesterday's video, but they remind me just in concept of the Dragon Flyers from Hunted, and I really hope that this time around they are a little bit better. From what it sounds like, they're not really spinners, they are gliders. So I guess we'll see what that's all about, but yeah, not too sure how these are sounding to me. I gotta see pictures. Maybe once I see pictures, I will warm up to them a little bit more. January continues with a squad of many little mechs, each controlled by a ninja. We have Aaron's battle mech, that's a 4+ set, Jay's battle mech, Cole's earth mech, Sora's engineering mech or Sora's tech mech, and Kai's fire mech, which is the biggest one, making the latter the largest and most expensive of the series. Yeah, so this season very much appears to be the mech season, and I do have some thoughts. First of all, I like Ninjago mechs for the most part, but I'm not sure how I feel about there being at least like 5 of them in this new wave, especially with some of these choices here. Like, I think Aaron's mech is cool, but Aaron just got a mech. Same deal with Sora. A Sora tech mech sounds fantastic, but we already got a Sora mech with this year's wave of Dragons Rising. But I am looking forward to the Cole mech, the J mech, and I guess the Kai mech. But then again, Kai has another mech later on in this wave, so I wonder what the deal is there. I wonder why we are getting so many mechs and why Kai gets 2 of them. Maybe that's a translation mistake. Maybe that's going to be somebody else's mech. I can only hope. It's also worth mentioning that Lloyd isn't mentioned anywhere in this wave, so maybe that's truly Lloyd's mech. That remains to be seen, though. Moving on from that, let's read this section right here. The biggest novelty of the Ninjago January wave is set number 71809, Egalt the Master Dragon, which will consist of 532 parts, $69.99. At the same time, the dragon is also also the only set in January that isn't a glider or a mech. Yeah, so maybe that's also why they're releasing 2 different waves for this first wave of 2024 stuff. Why exactly are we getting a whole bunch of mechs in January and a whole bunch of gliders and 1 lone dragon? I mean, I know that Ninjago has always done mechs, right? Like, mechs and dragons are kind of like staples of Ninjago at this point, but do we need a whole wave of basically Ninjago mechs? Like, I like mechs just as much as the next guy, right? But I don't know if I like them that much. Again, maybe they will be amazing mechs, maybe the mechs will blow me away, maybe they will just be more mechs like we saw with Ninjago Core. I really hope that's not the case though. But this Egalt the Master Dragon set, like I said in yesterday's video, that could be pretty much anything. That could be a Source Dragon, that could be a Matriarch Dragon, or that could be a dragon that we have yet to meet. Yeah, but that's the only set in January that isn't a glider or a mech. Seems like this dragon is going to be pretty sought after, at least until the March set come out. Fortunately, in March, we can look forward to slightly more varied range of sets. Guess that's good. It starts here with set number 71810, Ryu the Baby Dragon. It is quite possible that this set also contains the previously very valuable Ryu figure, which was already issued at Comic-Con. Wow, okay. So, for those that don't know, I wonder if they have a picture of it here. They do, yeah. So this Ryu right here was released at Comic-Con as a free giveaway, and these things have been selling for ridiculous prices on the secondhand market. I believe one even sold for upwards of $2,000 US, so these things are pretty sought after for some unknown reason. But how hilarious and how sad would it be if this also got released in a Ninjago set for 2024? I mean, it would be hilarious, but it's also super sad for those people that actually forked over thousands of dollars to buy a small baby dragon. So I kind of hope that this Ryu doesn't come in this set, but at the same time, if it did, that would just be super, I guess, just awkward for everybody. But Ryu the Baby Dragon for $14.99. I doubt that's going to be like a small little playset for Ryu. It totally could be. It could be like a little scenery set, but I think it's more likely to be a small brick-built Ryu, maybe showcasing that Ryu has indeed grown up. I've been theorizing that Ryu will grow bigger and bigger with each passing season, and as such, we will constantly get newer updated Ryu sets where he's a lot bigger and a lot more bulky. He is supposed to be a Source Dragon after all, and these things are supposed to be huge, so I feel like Ryu will grow immensely throughout the years. Maybe this is the next step of his evolution. Also available are 71811 Aaron's Ninja All-Terrain Buggy for $49.99 rather. Sounds like that one's going to be interesting. A small buggy for Aaron sounds like it could be a lot of fun. Maybe similar to Cole's vehicle from Crystallized, but hopefully better, dare I say. And set number 71812 Kai's Ninja Climbing Mech for $69.99. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kai has 2 mechs, but at least they're separating them, right? So we have one in the January wave and one in the March wave. Still, Kai is getting 2 mechs for this wave overall, and that's really interesting to me. Again, maybe one of them's a mistranslation, but at least this one climbs, and it's bigger, so I guess that's something. And then we have set number 71819. This is supposed to be the Dragonstone Temple. Drakenstein Temple. Dragonstone Temple. That closes the first half of the year for $119.99. So $120 for this Dragonstone Temple. Only temple of the entire wave. Looks to be a pretty interesting sounding temple though. Can't wait to get my hands on that one. That is definitely happening for sure. I don't even know what it looks like, but I want that temple. It's called Dragonstone Temple. Good enough for me. This is probably a part exclusive set that will only be available directly from LEGO and a selected trading partner such as Smith's Toys, or maybe something like Walmart here in the States, or maybe just the LEGO store. At least that's what the set number suggests. Numbers 71813 to 71818 will likely be occupied by Ninjago 2024 summer sets. Yeah, so that's interesting to note. So yeah, we can see a gap here. It goes from 812 to 819, so there are definitely some sets missing there, most likely summer 2024 sets. And here we have all of these sets pretty much at a glance right here. Again, these probably aren't going to be translated the best, but these are the gliders right here, some of the mechs right here. Let's see, that's the dragon, Egalt the dragon. Who's Egalt? Again, who's to say? Ryu the baby dragon, Aaron's buggy, Kai's climbing mech, and all the way down here at the bottom we have the Dragonstone Temple. So yeah, big gap here. sets that have yet to be revealed, probably for the summertime. I reckon these will be revealed and shown off. So with that being said, guys, I think that'll wrap it up for the Promo Bricks article here. Very, very interesting article, I'd say, especially the part where they talk about that Comic-Con Ryu figure. I really, really wonder how the community is going to react to that if that eventually does get released in a normal set and it was just released at Comic-Con as some type of preview. That would be insanity. But of course, guys, with that being said, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Thank you very much, Promo Bricks, for the information, and hopefully you guys enjoyed reading through this article with me. Hope you enjoyed my live reaction to this one as well, and I hope you learned a little bit more about this upcoming wave of Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 sets, or at least I think it's for Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.